What if I told you that sometimes the smartest thing you can do for your email list is let people leave? In this episode, I'm flipping the script on the unsubscribe button, why encouraging the right people to go can actually grow your brand, how giving subscribers full control over the relationship builds loyalty, and the personalization moves that make them want to stick around for the long haul. I'm Laryssa Warstiak, and my marketing agency, Joy Joya, helps jewelry brands thrive. Let's toss aside the one-size-fits-all playbook and create a marketing strategy that actually works. Get ready, it's time for your brand to shine in a sea of sparkle. All right, friends, I want to talk about something most brands avoid at all costs: the unsubscribe button. That little link at the bottom of your email that you know has to be there, but you kind of hope no one ever scrolls down to see. But I want to support you through a mindset shift today. The unsubscribe is not always the end of the road. In fact, if you approach it with the right mindset, it can be one of the most respectful, trust-building moments in your customer relationship. So I'll cover why letting go, and sometimes even encouraging it, can be the healthiest thing for your list, and how to give subscribers more autonomy in the way they interact with you. It's hard to swallow, but it's the truth. Not everyone is meant to be on your list forever. Most brands are obsessed with growing list size. More subscribers equals more potential sales, right? But that's only half the story. Here's what happens when you keep people who don't want to be there. Your open rates tank and your deliverability suffers. Your data gets messy too. You think you're talking to 10,000 people, but really only maybe 3,000 of them are listening. And there's the emotional side too. When you cling to disengaged subscribers, it can kind of make you sound desperate. And that is not the vibe I want for your brand. Letting go clears the clutter. It focuses your energy on the people who want to be there. It's not rejection, instead, it's refinement. One of the simplest way to keep subscribers engaged without forcing them to choose between stay or go is to give them an easy way to adjust what they receive from you. So always include an update preferences link in the footer of every campaign, right alongside that required unsubscribe link. This puts the control in the subscriber's hands at any time, and not just at the moment that they're kind of fed up with you and they're going to leave. A well-designed preferences page should offer only the most useful options, like product category interests, so they only hear about what's most relevant to them. Message type, so do they want all campaigns or just the most important updates like new arrivals and sales? And location too. If you have a local presence, like let's say you have a brick and mortar store or you sell often in your local area, then you can ask the subscriber to choose, are they local or are they more remote? So then you can send invites or offers that are specific to where they live. Use your welcome series also as an opportunity to encourage new subscribers to set those preferences right away. And that early engagement helps you send more relevant content from the start and makes it less likely they'll unsubscribe later. And keep it simple, because too many options can be overwhelming. Only ask for the details you'll actually use to personalize the experience and make sure the page visually matches your branding so that the whole interaction feels cohesive and intentional. When your subscribers feel like they can fine-tune their experience easily, they're way more likely to stick around and feel good about the relationship they have with your brand. All right, so now I want to prepare you for the scariest thing that can happen in email marketing. Just kidding. It's not scary at all. The unsubscribe. Don't wait until someone clicks unsubscribe to have that conversation or that interaction. A smart email strategy actually builds in intentional moments to check in with subscribers who are slipping away long before they're gone for good. I like to think of this in two stages. There's stage one, the re-engagement check-ins. So this is the early save for subscribers who've gone quiet, but maybe they're not completely inactive yet. Maybe 30 to 60 days with no opens or clicks. This stage is about sparking interest again, trying to win them back over before they drift into full disengagement. You can show them what they've missed lately, like, here's what's new since the last time you visited our website. Invite them to reshape their experience. So, do you want fewer emails? Do you only want to hear about, say, new arrivals or sales? Again, update your preferences here with that preferences center page. And really, for these subscribers especially, you want to give them a reason to click, like an educational resource, a behind the scenes look, or a new product drop. The goal here isn't to issue an ultimatum for them because nobody likes that. It's to make them curious, to re-engage them with something relevant, and ideally to prevent them from ever hitting your final stage goodbye flow. But it does happen and you can't fully prevent it. That's stage two, the sunset flow. This is the last chance. If they don't respond to your early save efforts and have been fully inactive for, say, 90 to 180 days, and that's really going to depend on how often you're sending, it's time for that sunset flow. A sunset flow is an automated sequence that has one purpose: either confirm they want to still hear from you, or you end up removing them from your list. A typical sunset flow looks like email 1, a polite reminder of, hi, we're here, who we are, what kind of emails you send, and an invitation to stay, usually with a clear keep me on the list button where they can confirm that they want to stay. Email 2, for those non-clickers, is a short, direct, we'll be unsubscribing you unless you click here to stay message. Email number 3 is a goodbye note confirming they've been removed, but they can also come back anytime. They can resubscribe in the future. This flow is essential because it protects your deliverability, keeps your list clean, and shows respect for your subscribers' inbox. So think of it like a relationship. There's the early save, the friendly, hey, we haven't talked in a while, what's new? And the sunset flow is the, maybe it's better if we go our separate ways for now, but the door's always open if you ever want to come back. When you handle disengagement in stages, you get 2 chances to win them back. You're not being clingy, you're not overwhelming them. So, how can you make this unsubscribe experience positive for all parties involved? Sometimes a subscriber is going to choose to unsubscribe. There's nothing you can do. It's normal. It happens to every list. There's no way to have a 0% unsubscribe. People leave email lists for all kinds of reasons that have nothing to do with you or your brand. And what a lot of brands don't consider is even the unsubscribe experience matters. Yes, even though they are technically breaking up with you in some way, the way you handle this process shapes the final impression someone has of your brand. And that impression will either make them think fondly of you and maybe come back, or shut the door for good. So how do you make it right? First, make that unsubscribe link easy to find. Don't bury it. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to disguise it with colors. No, not only does this frustrate subscribers, but it also risks spam complaints. If they can't find that link or button, they will probably mark you as spam, and that hurts your deliverability even more. Place it very clearly in your email footer next to your update preferences link so people always have a choice. Maybe they think they want to unsubscribe, but instead they're like, you know what, let me click that update preferences link and better tailor what I'm receiving from this brand. One click to confirm should be the standard. Endless forms or making someone log into an account just to unsubscribe, no, that will only create frustration. This happens to me a lot in my own email inbox. I try to unsubscribe from things and they make you literally log in or re-enter your email address, which honestly, either of those ways of unsubscribing make me feel like, did this actually work? Am I actually unsubscribed? I just want to click and for you to tell me that is it. If your email platform allows it, let them confirm instantly and be done with it. But don't neglect to brand that unsubscribe page. I see this all the time. I'm unsubscribing from an email and it takes me to like a generic unsubscribe Klaviyo page. Even though I'm technically leaving the brand, at least leaving their email marketing communications, it does leave a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth and almost like affirms the fact, oh yes, Laryssa, that was a good decision to unsubscribe when I'm on a generic out of the box unsubscribe confirmation screen. I'm like, okay, right, this was a good decision. Instead, make that page branded. Have your logo on it. Include your colors and your fonts. Maybe even put a short message, something like, we'll miss you, you're always welcome back. If it fits your tone, and you can even make it playful or heartfelt, again, depends on your tone and how you want to approach it. You can consider also offering alternate touch points. So if they're done with email, that's fine. It doesn't mean they're done with your brand. Someone can still really like your brand, but just not want to deal with email marketing. So on that unsubscribe page, you could invite them to follow you on social media, get SMS updates, or bookmark your blog or something like that. Keep these options low pressure. Again, frame it as like, want to stay in touch, pick the way that works best for you. No hard feelings, basically should be the vibe. Remember, this is your last interaction in their inbox, for now at least. So make sure it's one that reinforces your values, respects their choice, and makes them feel good about the time that they did spend with your brand. A positive unsubscribe experience isn't just about good manners, it's a quiet investment in your future relationship with that customer. The most effective way to prevent unsubscribes, it isn't hiding the link. It is not sending fewer emails. It's by making every message feel like it was created just for the person receiving it. And that's why it's important to make your email strategy thoughtful. When your emails are deeply relevant, they're not seen as interruptions. They're welcomed. That's where you can try segmentation and personalization. And when you do those things well, that all creates a sense of, this brand gets me. This week, I invite you to take a fresh look at how you give subscribers control over their experience. Can they easily tell you what they want more of and less of? Are you offering the right balance between letting them personalize and not overwhelming them with choices? Is your content segmented so they're getting the most relevant updates for where they are in their journey with you? Pick one way to improve your subscriber experience, whether that's adding a visible update preferences link to your footer, simplifying your preference page, or personalizing your next campaign for a specific segment. Even a small change can make subscribers feel seen and valued. When a subscriber leaves, it's not a failure. Again, it's part of a healthy, respectful relationship. And when you give people the freedom to set the terms of how they interact with your brand, you're showing confidence, self-awareness, and trust. It's about saying, I want to be in your inbox in the way that works for you. That kind of respect not only keeps the right people on your list, it also leaves the door open for those who leave to come back when the timing is right. And that's the mark of a brand that's worth staying connected to. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and check out my other videos for even more tips.